Okay, so I just got the Xmondo box today. The shipping was incredibly fast. When I heard Brad was releasing basically a blue color line, I was very excited because I love blue. I mean, in terms of, I always use that as my color. So I really wanted to try it out, see what it's like. I don't know if honestly if it'll catch onto my hair, just because my hair is kind of like a gray color. I normally use extreme blue for my color, so I just wanted to show first what the box looked like. So it says bold looks, 0 Fs. Let's see what it says in the back. Says Xmondo is here for you to achieve your hair goals easier than ever before. Our products are designed for maximum benefits with minimum effort. It's not about the quantity of products you use, but the quality. Great hair is great confidence. Okay, so very nice card that introduces us into what he has. I believe this is a free sticker sheet that comes with your order, which I really like. I do have a hydro, so I'll probably put these stickers on my hydro. This is just information receipt, don't worry about that, yada yada yada. And of course this is the packaging. Oh, Brad, I love you. Just always complimenting you even at the end of the package. All right, so here is the actual container for it. So it says Xmondocolor Super Blue Hair Healing Color. These are the ingredients that are listed. If you want to pause the video to look at it, you can. And let's look at this. It says get vibrant head turning color and vegan bond building technology with no extra steps for healthier hair, just how we like it. How to apply. Apply to clean, dry hair with gloves, comb through to fully saturate hair, process for 20 minutes, rinse thoroughly, and that's it. Okay, so I'm very excited. So I guess I'm basically going to just use this like how I normally use it, or how I use my Overtone. I'm not like a professional hairstylist or anything, so we'll see in terms of how it picks up on my hair. I'll show you guys what it looks like so you have an idea. Opening the package, but the color, I'm kind of surprised. I mean, just in terms of how it looks right now, it's very blue. I mean, that's amazing. I love blue. Again, I love, look at how saturated, or look at how dark and pigmented this blue is. It's kind of making me think my hair is gonna actually turn out the way that it normally looks like, which I don't mind. I mean, if it does, it does, and you know, there's not really a big difference, but I'm hoping at least even in the quality of the product it will be very interesting or even better on my hair versus me using Overtone. So we'll see, but based on right now what I'm seeing the color of, it looks very dark, so I'm kind of wondering what it's gonna look like when it comes onto my hair. But so far it kind of looks very similar to the blue that I use for the extreme blue for Overtone. Sorry, I should actually also talk about the smell, okay? Because I know Brad was mentioning the smell of the product. He said it smells great. You can make it any smell that you want. So, you know, he said it smells like his usual products. So this is the first time I'm smelling it. I've never owned a Brad Mondo product or Xmondo product before, so this is my first time. And it it smells really good. I mean, it smells great. I'm gonna say good and great. It smells good. I mean, I usually don't mind the hair chemicals color smell because I'm so used to smelling that before when I used to work at a salon. I used to work as a receptionist, but in terms of the smell, I like it. I mean, I actually can't wait to put it on my hair because I think this time at least my hair will smell amazing. So let's try it out now. Okay, so I'll just use this as my backdrop for now. Whatever, I don't really care. So this is basically what my hair looks like. It's kind of because it's kind of the end of the day when I do it. So you can see it's the blue Overtone basically colored it out, so it's you know, kind of grayish. It's green, it's like blonde. It's very ill. I don't even know if the color will go up. I feel like Brad is gonna say it's not gonna catch. Your hair is totally gonna go green. I mean, if it goes green, it's fine. I mean, I hope it doesn't go green because I don't want that. You know, I just told myself, worst case scenario, if it doesn't hold, if the color doesn't come out, I'll just throw on the blue, my normal blue, dark blue overtone on it, so it should work out. But yeah, basically this is what it looks like. I know the color that does come out is a very different blue from the normal blue I usually use, but I just wanted to try it out, and also just to show you guys what it would look like, at least on my hair, that's normally faded out. You know, that normally fades up to like a gray. It's kind of like a grayish before, or a blondish color. So we'll see how it turns out. I'm not going to show the process I do it, because the process I do it is very it's not professional. I mean, I don't separate my hair. I'm sorry. I should, but I literally just throw it on. I do fully saturate it, you know, when I can, so it's not where I don't do that, at least. So it might be kind of spotty just because I'm not a professional at doing it, but I just still want to see how it turns out. So I'll come back to it when we see what it turns out after. Okay, so this is how I currently look like with the color on. You can tell I'm freaking blue. I feel like normally when I apply the overtone, the extreme blue, I don't get this blue. I mean, I feel like it doesn't bleed as much. That's how I would word it. So this one, I mean, I like the different in terms of how it's like. The Xmondo one is a little bit more wet, I would say, in comparison to the overtone one. This one I think does bleed a little bit more. As you can see, I look freaking stained. But the color itself, I mean, as you can see from the blueness of it, I think it might end up turning out to be the same color as the extreme blue that I normally use. So in terms of the usage, it's not bad. I know I'm very blue, but when I was using soap, I was able to wash out a lot of the colors. So I assume when once I shampoo and wash this out and conditioner, whatever, the blue will get off of me. So just ignore the blue for now. But let's hope this color turns out well. Ignore how I put it on. And I think hopefully the blue will turn out really good. Okay. So I just got out of the shower. As you can see, the blue, remember, I had a big blue stain on my forehead. It's pretty much gone. There's some blue, I might have like a little bit blue stains on me, but overall, yeah. So even though it looked like it was staining, like, I mean, as you can see, it was kind of wet and it was kind of bleeding out, I pretty much got most of the color out. You know, I could have gotten all of it out if I, you know, basically shampooed, you know, I mean, you know, use more shampoo or use my regular soap to clean it out. I'm blind, as you can see, without, you know, I have glasses on. I'm blind in the shower, so I cannot, you know, actually see, like, in terms of like what I'm washing. So there might be like some, you know, some stains, but if I really wanted to, I could have washed it all out if I you know, just went back outside of the shower and picked out those places. So basically it doesn't stain you. I did check my bathtub, because I know everyone is probably wondering about that too. Does it stain your bathtub? No. So I looked at it, it was totally fine. There wasn't like blue, like it wasn't like there was like spots of blue. I mean, there might have been spots of blue if they like dripped onto the walls or something, you know, but again, you could totally easily wash that out. If you just, you know, if you notice it, just scrub it out, it'll go away. So good news, it does not bleed, it does not stain your bathtub, and I have a white bathtub, and it doesn't stain your walls. So at this point, I'm just waiting for my hair to dry, and then once it's dry, I'll show you guys the finished look. Okay, so my hair is completely dry now. As you can see, this is pretty much the color that it turned out. It looks kind of the same. I mean, sorry, I'm just switching over to my other hand so you guys can see what it looks like. Honestly, when I did see it in the light, the color was a lot more brighter. So I think in terms of, if I had to compare, sorry, I know you probably see something. So this is the color. Hopefully it looks a lot better in the light so you can see it. I would try to shine it so you can see it. Okay. I would say that the color is shining a lot. It looks very bright, vibrant. It looks a lot better than, I think, my Overtone. I mean, if I had to choose between the two, I would say that Xmondo's color is, the brand is a lot, makes the blue shine a lot better. You can even, I mean, in this light, it's kind of dark, the lighting in my room. I know it's not that great, but I think in terms in general that I think it looks a lot better. It's kind of hard to tell. What I'm very happy about too is that it didn't turn my hair green. So I'm happy about that, because that was my fear, was that because I saw how bright it looked when Brad was showing it on his account, I was afraid that because my hair wasn't, you know, like bright yellow or blonde, in terms of like, because I didn't actually bleach it again, I was afraid it was gonna turn out that way. But I guess even though my hair was more like a silver, because that's just you know, how it would wash out, it still ended up picking up to be about the same. So when I saw it earlier in my bathroom light, honestly, the lighting in that was a lot more bright. So if I have to say, you know, whether should you pick up this color, overall in terms of a rating, should you come and pick up, you know, Xmondo's super blue, I say yes. I say guarantee yes, you should pick it up. It does, I mean, as I said before, when you guys saw it, it does kind of bleed just when you're putting it on, because it is a wet texture, a little bit. I would describe the texture a little bit more wet in comparison to the Overtone. Like, even though I would think the Overtone feels a bit more thicker, it's not as, you know, wet. So when you put it on, it'll feel more like paint. I guess that's how I would describe it. It feels more like a like when you're using Xmondo's one, it feels more kind of like a mask. The texture of it feels more like a light mask. So it feels, so when you put it on, it will smear. It will look like it's like bleeding or smearing a lot more. But as you saw, the blue came off. You know, when you saw the blue on my forehead, it came off. There's no paint on my, you know, you're not going to see any paint anymore. Not paint, sorry, I'm calling it paint. You're not going to see really dye anymore. So honestly, it's not that bad. I mean, honestly, it'll go off. So I would say overall, in terms of the color difference, I think I like Brad's Xmondo Super Blue a lot more than my Overtone. Not that Overtone is bad, because you know, depending on the texture, like if I want a darker blue, I definitely would probably take the extreme blue. But, you know, if you wanted to try a different color, if you feel that you kind of wanted to see, like, if it was like a brighter blue, or if this blue would go for you, now you can see what it looks like on my color, especially if you normally use the extreme blue Overtone. I think the Xmondo Super Blue is just as good, if not even better. My hair smells amazing. I mean, my hair basically smells like you know, like the color, I mean the smell of the actual dye. So right, so it smells like I just got my hair done at a salon. I love it. Honestly, it looks very shiny, as you can see. So, you know, I would say, as a casual user of coloring your hair, I recommend it. I would give his in terms of like if you're like a regular user, not like a stylist, you know, you're just casually using it, I would give it a 9 out of 10. Only thing was that it got kind of messy. I mean, just for me. But you know, if I was like actually using a brush, if I made a if I, you know, had a towel and, you know, I was using it well, then, you know, it probably wouldn't have done as much. You know, basically, if I had like another person helping me, it probably would have been a lot better. But you know, otherwise, you know, other than that, I would say it was really good. I enjoyed it. If would I buy it again? I think I actually might buy it again, because I really like the color and how it turned out, and I highly recommend it if you guys do want to buy it. I don't know how it would turn out again if you have, I recommend making sure your hair is bleached. You know, I normally get my hair done at a stylist, like I normally get my hair done by a stylist. It's not where I, you know, do my bleaching at home. And basically when my blue runs out, this is what I normally use, like a color conditioner, like Overtone on my hair. So I do still recommend going to a stylist to get your hair professionally done. And, you know, as the color fades out, then I recommend, of course, buying like, you know, these color dyes or conditioners to just put the color back onto your hair. You know, I wouldn't want to experience a bleach fail, for example. So that's probably why the color turned out really well on my hair, because I do get it professionally done, and then of course I use these color deposits so that you can see what it looks like. But yeah, again, I recommend it. Thank you, Brad, for making this color line. I'm in love with it. I highly recommend getting it. Super blue, looks great on my hair. You guys can see the results. Think about it. Hopefully this helps you, this helps with your decision in buying it.